And another good film I could really relate to, which I watched recently, and that was called Gone Girl with Ben Affleck, and that is a good watch. I could certainly relate to that. And that's where this woman goes missing, but she totally sets up the scene, frames and fixes her husband to make everyone believe that he has done her in. And everyone swallows this big monster black lie that he's the psycho serial killer. And he's really is looking at a lethal injection, a death sentence. And she has totally set him up. And like I say, everyone swallows this big monster black lie. And he also sort of becomes the most hated man in America. So like I say, when people totally set up the scene, you can see my ex-wife, Schaay, Fraternal, far end Burston, big police council collaboration, Dr. Death SS, Silver Bullet Hume, people in high places, MP NOB Head SS Bacon, number 10, Lizzy the Lizard and Co. But when people in high places totally set up the scene, totally use and set you up, frame and fix me as the big, mad, deranged, insane, demon-possessed, Black Panther, Seven Sandringham serial killer, paedophile, rapist, ripper, black wizard, terrorist, dish shooter. But that's all a big monster frame, big monster bluff that they want everyone to swallow. It certainly did make me public enemy, number one. And they know that, monster black lies will start a chain reaction. And you can certainly take a very big hit. Monster lies will get you beaten, stabbed, shot, set on fire. And they'd be very happy if someone does their dirty work for them. And no shortage of crews on my frame fixed tale in Dis, Norwich, Southwold, North Norfolk, Derbyshire, the Lake District. Spoke to the police in each location, Dis police. They've seen all the death threats and the monster lies, sent by text, Facebook Messenger and all that. Just shrugged their shoulders and walked off. We had a crew in Dis and a big Mercedes silver estate car. Did have me boxed in, but I was prepared. And so I did phone 101, got through to the switchboard, gave my name, gave my reason that I was calling. This police could come out and check out who these men were. I couldn't phone 999 because they hadn't vacated the vehicle. And the phone, they put me through to Norfolk Bacon SS switchboard. And the phone was ringing for 12 minutes, no reply. And then these four men in this Mercedes, the driver got a call where they were tipped off I was trying to phone them in. So they suddenly vacated the area. And so that was the one. There was two guys down the side of the house, a couple of weeks ago. Had a Mercedes also roar up, but I was standing by a friend's car with the boot undone, and they weren't sure if there was anything in that boot, so they suddenly anchored on the brakes, done a big U-turn and roared off. But like I say, people will set you up to take a big hit, and people don't care if you're innocent or not. There's plenty of people who will do other people's dirty work, and there's others who will do anything for money, drugs and alcohol. But like I say, it's very rich when, it's a tough call, when it's people all in positions of power, which is, this story is a 22-year catch-22 complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence. But they're the ones who are setting up the scene, setting you up, framing you, fixing you to take a big hit or to get you locked up, all to cover up their high crimes and their frames and fixes. I did challenge my ex-wife, Schaay Fraternal, Ben Schaay, on the big police hotline. I said, what's all this about affairs with Lisa, foisting affairs on the coast, and I'm the Sandringham serial killer? And she replied, well, for all we know, you could have been. Well, sorry, that's not me. Well, they didn't say that to everyone. They went around telling everyone I was. And then you had Browne, that's Goodman. It only takes one person to start a monster lie that can start a chain reaction that can certainly get you killed. And he was posting all over Facebook, not only claiming that I am the big Black Panther Sandringham serial killer, but claiming he, and only he, can prove it. No one else can. Only Browne, that's Goodman. He's not at 40 Labrador Close now, he's been evicted. Claiming that he can. He wanted to be the big centre stage, #1 player, kingpin, #1 assassin in my assassination, also claiming the Polish would kill me, and he had Polish lads staying with him at the time. And this was before Brexit, so there was over 800 Polish in this, over 1,200 Eastern Europeans. So they did swallow and believe that big monster lie that I'd murdered a 17-year-old girl from Latvia, Eastern European. I would be brown bread. And I was working at Pizza Plus, full of mad, big monster pizza there with 7 black toppings, Pam and Co, Richie's, Turney's, this Skelton Road assassins, but no monster here. And there was all Eastern Europeans living above Pizza Plus who'd spit down on me when I'd go in the back door, had bullets left on the van, empty gun cartridges and a bullet left on the van. So I had to leave Pizza Plus. I mean, Joseph did say he'd get me a bulletproof van and they'd get me a Kalashnikov just to deliver pizzas, because you got crews chasing you around, and you certainly could take a big hit in this pizza van. And I said, Joseph, I didn't come here to bring a war to your door. So I had to leave my pizza delivery job. But no big pizza gate here in America. All the sex trafficking and so forth. And like I say, black princes, black dukes, red dragons, hybrid hosts, kings in Satan's service, and their sex trafficked 17-year-old girls. Well, some don't live to tell the tale. They turn up dead on New Year's Day. They're high crime and certainly not mine. But like I say, everyone certainly used me, wrapped me up into the black shroud of Sandringham, used me as the fall guy to get me done in or locked up. But it's all to cover up their high crime, and certainly not mine. Anyhow, God bless and take care.